What up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Girl, and you're probably wondering why I'm not holding a sign that says Breaking Dawn Part 2 and probably ripping it apart, setting it on fire, but I'm not even going to hold up my fucking canvas in front of my face anymore to hide it. I am saying, to tell you guys the truth, I love Breaking Dawn Part 2. I know, you're probably shocked. But, or some of you are going, yes, she actually likes one of these movies. Well, I'm about to tumble down on that here in a minute. So, Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 2 came out when I was 12 years old, maybe 13. But I just remember the baby's name, Renesmee, and I just thought, well, I'm only looking forward to that. And as soon as I started watching the movie, I was like, oh. And you'll see why here in a minute. So Breaking Dawn Part 2 pretty much starts off with the lame-ass intro by showing red and white fucking montage that obviously looks weird, but it is kind of beautiful considering it's winter, and I'm a big fan of the winter season. So it pretty much just starts off where the last film left off. It starts off with Bella with red eyes. She's now a vampire going on her first hunt, and she finally gets to hold her baby girl, Renesmee, which is a weird name, but I still find it very beautiful. And then she finds out that Jacob imprinted on Renesmee as soon as she was born. And she's just like, you imprinted on my daughter, you fucking perv, she's a baby. And he's like, it's not my choice, it just happened. A pedo wolf? Much? No. That gives a whole nother meaning to pedophile. Well, pedophilia, actually. Anyway, after understanding and just letting it sink in and being okay with it, we move on to Bella and Edward just having sex right the fuck out of nowhere. Seriously, this sex scene came right out of nowhere, but if you're the person who's into sex scenes and you want to see it in this movie, you're going to see it like once. I don't know how many times. I don't know, but you're probably going to be disappointed because it only happened once. And if you understand that it came right the fuck out of nowhere, you'll see. Then you're going to get that. And she narrates right the fuck out of nowhere. So we find that they told Charlie, Bella's dad, that she's dead. So he's heartbroken. Obviously, he doesn't show that when Jacob goes to tell him, oh, she's alive. And guess what? I'm a werewolf. And he goes, huh? Bella, what's going on? I'm sorry, but I can't tell you. Okay. What? Dude just goes with it. Like, okay, I get that he's a laid-back father, but dude, what the fuck? Okay, so, and he's pretty much chilled out with the fact that he now has a granddaughter who, Renesmee, and apparently in Stephenie Meyer's books, these vampire babies, or I'm going to call Renesmee a half-blood, because that's basically all she is, a half-vampire, half-human, or half-mortal, half-immortal. I'm calling them half-bloods, because I call them that in my books. She apparently ages very fast, to the point where she looks like a newborn to looking like she's 7 months old to a year old, and then, well, really, she's just only a few days old, and she's just fading. They don't even show the concept of time of how, like whenever they show the dissolve of her aging, her getting taller, they don't show the timestamp. Like, we don't know if this has been weeks or years. But to be honest, I think this was a few weeks. because Stephanie Myers is obviously not telling us anything. Probably explains it in her book, but I'm not reading that. So, in the midst of all this, one of the cousins, Irina, catches wit by I don't know why she was spying on them in the first place, but she looks at the child and goes, oh my god, that's an immortal child. And apparently that's a child who was bitten and turned into a vampire, I believe, and is considered a threat and a danger to the vampire fucking Volturi. So she goes to tell them that the Cullens committed a crime, and as soon as that feedback comes back to the Cullens, when Alice has a vision about all of it, they explain to Bella about the immortal children, how some of them had to be killed, and they decide that they're going to get witnesses to try and get them, help them out with the Volturi, get them to understand that Renesmee is not a danger. She was born a half vampire. She was never bitten, and she pretty much grows every single day. So that's what they did. They get all their cousins, pretty much every family member, and the thing about Renesmee is that she touches people's face, and shows her memories. What has she remembered? And that pretty much convinces them, saying, oh, she's the real deal. She's not immortal. She's not a danger to any of us. And yeah, that's pretty much all that happens. They go to get cousins, convince the cousin that Renesmee is not going to be any danger, but then Bella finds out that Alice has left her a message saying that you need to go see this guy, and apparently there's passes for to run away, to like go somewhere else with only Jacob and Renesmee's IDs in there. So that way it's only just Jacob and Renesmee, so that way Jacob can protect Renesmee pretty much for the rest of her life. And Bella is a bit upset, but she then piles in a lot of hidden money into a backpack along with a letter, everything that Renesmee needs in case if they need to go and run and hide. And also get Charlie out of the way by sending him on a fishing trip, and he's just pretty much okay with it. This is seriously the most laid back father I've ever seen. Although my dad's a bit laid back, but I know that he's a serious man sometimes. I love you, Daddy. So, the big fight day comes. They go up to the Volturi, show that she is not a danger, she's not immortal, she's not dangerous, she is totally innocent, and they pretty much kill the chick Irina, who pretty much just sees that her mistake and pretty much just gets killed. And I'm telling you guys, the one thing that I don't get about these vampires is that they all have powers like from Planeteers or something. I don't know what the Planeteers are, but I heard that they're magical. Like this dude Benjamin, who's my favorite, has earth, air, fire, and water powers. But not the heart, because that would actually require a fucking soul. But Bella can unleash a shield. Alice can read Edward can read minds. Alice sees the future. One of them makes you see what she wants you to see. One electrocutes you. Apparently, vampires have powers, supernatural powers now, considering they're vampires, which is kind of cool. But at the same time, I think they're better off without them. But yeah, Aro, the golem guy, sees that Renesmee is normal, but then questions, what if she grows up to be dangerous? What if she becomes a threat to us? And that's when Alice and Jasper, who pretty much disappeared, leaving everyone to deal with this shit by themselves, goes in, shows Aro what she sees, what's gonna happen if they hurt her. And that's when everything goes ballistic and hell breaks loose. Alice kicks him in the face, sending him flying, heads are torn, and that's when we see the death of Carlisle. And everyone in the audience, I was in the theater and I was sitting right next to my dad, and my dad sees Carlisle's head ripped off and he goes, "Oh, shit's about to go down," and I'm just like, shit! And that's when, again, hell breaks loose. There are heads flying off, Dakota fanning, causing pain to one person, and now headless. And thanks to the werewolves that they're partnered up with is ripping heads off, ripping body parts off, killing the Volturi. While Renesmee and Jacob go running, Jacob kills one of the Volturi members. Bella and Edward look at Aro and go, "You're going down!" Go right at him. Bella gets on top of him. Edward whacks him like a football player. Gets him to the ground. Bella pops his head off and is about to burn it. And in the midst of all this, Benjamin punches the ground, causing an earthquake, causing a crack in the earth. Vampires, werewolves are falling. And I swear, guys, this fight scene is so cool. Everyone in the audience was at the edge of their seats. Oh, everything is awesome. Burning vampire parts everywhere. But it turns out, it was just a dream! When I was in that theater, as soon as the scene shows that it was just all a dream, everyone in the audience went, "What?" You can literally hear everyone in the back, and in the front row, in the center row, going, "What? Boo!" Like, all the epic climax, all the build-up, all the bullshit, 2 movies, like building all this shit up to a fucking dream. And I swear to fucking fuck that the audience had the same reactions as you have. So what did I think of this movie? I still love it. I still hate it in some places. The ending was did end with, like, Dreamweaver from Bella, since she can now show Edward what she remembers. So, all this bullshit, everything, to down the drain, never happened. I'd rather have that movie end with that fight scene, seeing everyone that has survived that fight, the Volturi still dead, and and if Bella and Edward still were alive, they would find Renesmee and Jacob and everything would be fine. Someone please show me a good movie. I'm gonna watch a good movie, and I'd rather watch some funny videos on YouTube. I hope you guys like this video. If you please like, comment, and subscribe. Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. And also, we're about to hit 1.5 thousand subscribers. If you have any questions for me, let me know in the comments below. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video.